Hello and welcome back to the Council. I'll be your host, Necroxix, as I enter this room. Looks like we've got a fancy breakfast meal. Very fancy.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army.
And the ice cream.
And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge.
An ogre.
Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
My friend.
Oh shit.
Where did you find it?
I gotta pay attention.
Peru looks totally out of place here. He's counting the 10 sets of cutlery around each plate? The man is completely
How
lost.
very amusing.
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the King's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make
Opportunity
landfall at
missed.
last.
What?
And yourself.
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
What?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity, typically French. The
I don't have any
Soudan,
politics
isn't it?
skills, I guess that's why.
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favorite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Yeah, that happens.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas.
God, that guy's so
The
ugly.
bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Won't fix your face.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Time to get into her pants.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Yeah, let's talk to Emily. Gotta get in her pants, right?
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the King of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
Looks cool to me.
We used to work together.
I see.
In the brothel or...
Show us your teeth.
Ugh.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
What a
I'm
story.
gonna let Emily reply.
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Certainly not.
You're welcome, Mr. Washington.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
No, fuck off.
Oh, che le melones.
Whoa, that looks dangerous as fuck.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, talk to my mom.
Maybe you ought to speak to my mother.
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge.
Oh shit.
Too bad. I have one last question I would like to pose to you.
Um.
We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
More wine. Let the people be free to choose.
Let the people make their own choices.
Yeah.
You are joking, I hope.
No.
The people are simply not capable of taking charge, don't you see? They are an uneducated mob who react on the spur of the moment,
fuck.
incapable of providing a coherent vision for the good of the country.
Okay, so we failed pretty bad, apparently.
I think there must be a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I cannot believe that Lord Mortimer advised me to speak to you. I must have misunderstood. Excuse me, please.
Bravo, Louis. Total fiasco.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Oh.
Washington is a very gifted speaker. Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Hopefully whatever the fuck went wrong with the French guy will not screw us over. So I found my mother's message hidden in the book. I managed to persuade Elizabeth to talk to me. I met the guests during dinner. I searched Elizabeth Adams' panty drawer. I dirtied one part. I failed to convince Napoleon of my legitimacy. I could have searched Napoleon's room. I could have, because it was locked. I didn't have access. I didn't have a key. I didn't... Oh well. Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna completely max out, I think. Got 2 points. Do I want to max agility? Because I don't think I do. If I was to put that into something else. Wait, can I even put... Yeah, I can. What is it? Oh, I think that's like an XP bar. Okay, I think I see. Wait a minute. Oh shit, they go even higher. Oh crap. I didn't realize they went up that much more. Fuck agility then. Etiquette, politics, linguistics might be useful, I think. That or the subterfuge or subterfuges or whatever the fuck you pronounce it. What do we get? What do we do? Get people to act in your own interest. Ooh, how do I add? What should I do? I don't know. I don't care too much about the linguistics or diversion stuff, to be honest. I mean, it would be useful, no doubt, but... Maybe the manipulation thing. We'll go with that. And then see what happens with the rest. Since it takes us so many points to go up, I'm gonna try not to go too much there yet. Hopefully, I won't regret it.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Ooh, the encyclopedias look like they give a bunch of stuff as opposed to just one. Oh, can it be equipped? Oh, you gotta assemble all the pages. Well, that sucks. Conviction, psychology, or etiquette? Etiquette it is. Where all eyes size you up. Maybe something to do with the art gallery? I don't know. Let's get a good look-see around. Here's something.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
So now that I have subterfuge or whatever, I can try and unlock stuff. In this case, I'm going to not, because maybe we can actually find the key instead. Because there's also the other one in our room. What is this? There's no key option, so we'll go ahead and unlock.
Amber crystals.
Ooh. Did we pick them up? I guess we did. Key with an occult earth symbol. Maybe Maybe I should unlock the other one. It'll also level up the subterfuge thing. Maybe later. Oh, god damn, there's a lot of books in here. God damn, this dude's got one hell of a fucking library. It's gonna be, like, torn to shreds when someone invents the television, though. Or Wikipedia.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Okay, I'm already full on those. Nothing else? Oh,
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
that's good. That's... Let's go in here. They have the, what is the name of that painting? The Last Supper or something?
Where all eyes size you up.
The Jeebus one. Where
Chances
everyone's
are,
on the wrong, like,
that's
same
the
side of
one
the table
Mother
for some reason.
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Yeah, let's go find a Medusa. And Gorgons and Harpies and stuff.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please. But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical.
Can't go outside. What is over here? Oh, that's just a sitting spot. Just to see what happens. Nothing happens, right? Right. Because I got a feeling this picture right here might be ding. Inventory full.
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Yeah, that guy with the weapon. Or whatever.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything. Amber. Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by Raphael.
Raphael of the Ninja Turtles.
The Fall of Phaeton, another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning. Amber crystals.
Got 3.
The Company by Rembrandt. A meeting between Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting.
Anything else here? I don't think so. Can I go in here? Nope. Alright then, let's go. Maybe I need... Oh wait, there's the art gallery here, right? Yeah, we might have to investigate all the paintings. Ew. Okay, I can't even investigate. Oh, I'm stuck. Like, none of them have the pop-up thing. Damn naked gladiators. Is this a secret staircase? I don't see markings on the floor. It looks suspicious.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Oh. That sucks. Oh. Hello, Medusa. gonna mess with this art piece here, don't mind me.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword?
It's called a penis.
A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Why not give them a blindfold? Wasn't that Medusa's thing? Like, you're not supposed to stare at her? Because, you know, am I going to rotate these in the right way? Let's see. So one of them has a sword. One of them has a light source, and the other one has a shield.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can this shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words,
can I point it at
I'll
the
have
shield?
to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot.
So is the idea to point the light at the shield, reflect the light from the shield to the sword, and then that's used to give Medusa a bad day? Rotate the statue. Which way? It doesn't... Oh, okay. Towards the shield. Rotate this to holding the shield. I think I get XP if I use the item or the logic thing, so let's do it. Like, because at my level it's free.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero.
Oh, it doesn't level my thing up at all.
Pretty smart. But it also means I have to make sure I get the shield position just right.
Doop, doop, doop. Assess the statue. Vigilant. No, it's free.
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
That should do it if that's the case. Because we got the light pointing at the shield, shield pointing at the sword, sword pointing at Medusa. I presume she has to be either towards the statue or completely away from it. Or the sword, rather, sorry. Or not. Hey, what is this? Wait a minute.
The Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right-hand.
Uh-oh.
Let's find the chapter on the Medusa.
But better read the French page, I can't read Latin.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Wait a minute, that makes... yeah. Medusa wouldn't be focused on the guy with the sword, she'd probably be focused on either the guy with the light or the shield. My guess would be the shield. Ta-da! Something's happening.
Whoa.
Oh, Mama's gonna be proud.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Hey, welcome to People's. Should I entertain her with my humorous charm? Nah, we'll just answer.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Indeed.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
Whatever, make a joke. Ooh. Should I do... These are business, this is a joke. I don't think she'll be impressed if we just make a joke, so... She's either investigating Mortimer or looking for someone too. That one's more generic. Let's go with that.
You're looking for somebody. Your silence speaks volumes. I must have got it right. And you will go to great lengths to find them. So, this person means a lot to you.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams.
Hey Emily, I found some condoms. Is that useful to you? I can't like crouch or teabag her or anything. What you looking at? What you looking at? I know what I'm looking at.
I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it.
It's a big ass fucking ring. Ooh, let's propose.
Emily, when I see that ring, I can no longer hold back my feelings for you.
Oh, stop it. You're being ridiculous.
What do you mean? I was just about to get down on one knee.
Aw, rejected. Better luck next time, buddy. The goofy music is not making it any better. Crap. I can't do anything about it. I don't have the skills necessary. What do we got here?
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
It's your fault for...
Cold?
Better wear it,
You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
baby.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
She's rejecting all my advances, guys. Ooh, she's a tough one.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
How did the English manage to get their hands on them?
When someone wants to attract the attention of the world's leading power, somehow the gifts just pour in.
You wouldn't have gone to the Vatican recently, would you?
Are you calling me a thief?
Certainly not. Never entered my mind.
No, tell her yes because you've stolen my heart or something. Come on. Is this your first rodeo?
Hey, Mortimer is the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art. Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
I wonder how much I would give a fuck. If I wish to give a fuck. Let me appraise my... The fuck is this thing? Whatever it is, it looks like it's obscuring the doorway, or is that just a wall? I don't know. A wreath? What the hell are these called?
Guess what I've found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Try it on.
I can just see Mortimer dressed in a
Oh,
toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are, isn't he?
Well, if Peru stands for French grace, then if I were you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
Too late. I already did. I regret it, but...
Well, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Maybe I can challenge her to a sword fight. And then do the Zorro cut close off thing.
It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
It's big, like my wiener. Better assess it.
This
I'll do
weapon
it.
is typically French, quite old, undoubtedly goes back to the Crusades. If it is a true Damask sword, it's worth more than a kingdom.
It's the sword of Genghis Khan.
I think it's the sword of Genghis
Totally.
Khan.
100%. Oh, there's a piece of
Brush
amber.
up on your classics. Asian weapons are definitely not this shape.
All the swords forged in Asia don't necessarily have a curved blade.
Are you blind? It's a thrusting saber, a pure product of the West.
When you don't
She
get
is
the
right.
last word, your repartee goes all
Maybe
aggressive.
it's just a Joan of Arc. I don't think I'm gonna win her over.
When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Yeah, I'll strip search you, babe. Come on. This music, though, man.
A fragment of amber.
Fuck yeah. Hey, that unlocked another effort slot. Wait.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature?
He's a vampire.
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Yes. Oh,
These
no.
documents must be fakes. No man can own that many
That's not
original
what I
works,
wanted.
no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order
I
has
wanted
tried
to-
many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
And look here. Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
No, I wanted the
I don't
immortal
know.
one.
She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey,
Thieves.
Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Maybe you should just take off your dress, because, you know, reasons. Oh.
What is that you found?
It's mine.
A cameo pendant.
I
What's
found
going
that it
on?
belongs to me.
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No.
Yes.
We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to
Yes, you can.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
But why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
Because I'm so charming? We got enough psychology to convince you to do this. We're going with this.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you
Yes.
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
want. I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
Thank you.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Yes.
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Yeah, you've got the venereal disease thing. I forgot what her weakness was. Fuck, what was she weak towards? It was at the dinner table. It wasn't politics. Shit. Might have been psychology. Let's let's analyze.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know
Some
much about
questioning.
your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
They just want to get in your pants.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time.
Come on, baby.
Do you understand?
Just, don't you trust me? You can trust me. I can press her. Do you understand? She likes to lead the investigation. She likes to take orders from someone. She already has a partner. Well, better press her.
I know you well enough to see that you're hiding something from me.
Oh, crap.
Why won't you look me in the eyes?
Faced
I
immunity.
figured you out, but you refuse to accept it. And you're starting to find me charming too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
admit it. You win. You, worst investigator there ever was, have sussed me out.
What?
Well, at least you made me smile.
Hey.
I already have a work partner.
Oh.
I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
Of course not.
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
Oh, hell.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
I'm trying to remember how she was affected by the cameo. That is a lot of points to spend on that. I'm guessing it's a woman. Oh, this is gonna go bad. This is gonna go... Better spend the points.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even knows.
I know a lot about you,
When
honey.
it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma,
Hey.
my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes.
She is a
You
twin.
can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Holm and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
Oh no.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago.
His mother killed him.
The
Killed
boat
her.
turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Ooh,
Don't worry.
kinky.
Your secret is safe with me.
No, it's not.
It's time to
I'm
leave.
telling everybody. Also, we're live streaming, so yeah, kind of everybody on the internet now knows.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
She totally wants us, dude. 100%. Uh-oh.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Wait, Elizabeth and Emily, which one's which? Fuck. Which one's which? Follow Elizabeth. Elizabeth was the one that just walked off, though, right? Emily is this one, but why is it pointing it at me? I'm going with Elizabeth. Fuck this bitch. Woman, you're crazy, and you got beat up by that ogre. Also, I got a girl waiting in my room, so gotta go.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth.
Oh, fuck.
How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
Hold on, maybe I can... Let me see. Just because I got the wrong name. Helen. Continue.
So,
Oh, phew.
what do you
Okay.
think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Just because I didn't remember people's names. Journal. Elizabeth is this one. Emily is this one. She's immune to questioning, vulnerable to psychology, by the way. Opposite of the other one. Sorry, we're going through this again, but it's only a moment, so I wish you could, like, skip it, but you can't, apparently.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
No!
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not
In
a
fact, they
good
keep
I'm
talking
begging
to
you,
each other with their
please don't
names.
leave me alone.
How the hell did I not?
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Okay. What was your name again?
I I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
This time we're going with the... See, that's the weird thing is it says join Emily versus follow Elizabeth. Because Elizabeth is like right in front of me. Emily was the one that literally walked off. So you would think you would follow her or stay and join with the other.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up.
In my pants,
We
yep.
can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Gonna get laid. Do. This one's already in her undies, though. That's alright.
Well, Louis, you took your sweet time.
No, I didn't.
What did our poor Elizabeth want?
I don't know. Like, we didn't actually get to talk to her. Nothing. Oh. I don't know. What is she doing here?
The real question would be this. What exactly are you doing, Emily, in my room?
I've enjoyed our discussions very much, and I had hoped that we could continue them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here?
No.
What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed. Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother was here to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh, so that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other.
Yeah, let's have some
I
fun.
have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that stupid book. I know. I'm gonna do this just because we have the skills to make it 0.
Emily, you suddenly seem to be very interested in my private affairs. You
Community.
aren't pumping me for information, are you?
Not in the least, Louis. I'm deeply hurt that you'd even think such a thing of
I'm
me.
sorry, baby.
Look, I'm sorry. I just thought that...
Well, you thought wrong. I was interested in you, that's all. But that seems to be beyond you.
Don't take it like
Just
that.
be seduced, damn
My
it.
mother and I recovered an old occult book that von Burchard was planning to resell on the black market. There. Now you know it all.
This is quite
Now
fascinating.
show me that vertical smile.
But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
She's trying to have me talk, or go figure. Well, she's vulnerable to psychology.
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you. That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you, what were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean Home is playing both sides?
Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
Okay. Hell yeah, join her. Don't have to ask me twice. Oh, yeah. Mission accomplished. We win the game.
I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Ooh,
Sure thing.
looks like we get an encore afterwards. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. We did well. We did very well. Almost looks like Keanu Reeves, but not quite. Is this the Matrix?
Mortimer, Monsieur de Richet. At last we meet.
I'm not even dressed. If you could have given me like a minute to, get dressed instead of sneaking into my room while I was sleeping. Success. I've resolved the enigma of the Medusa. I've discovered Lord Mortimer's room where he hides his treasure. I found out Emily was hiding something. I persuaded Emily to tell me her secret. I prefer to join Emily in my room. Totally worth it. I spent the night with Emily. Bam. No failures. I could have found out more about the past of Elizabeth and my mother. Nobody cares about that, though. That's stupid. I got 4 available points to spend. Now the question is, what do I want to do? It's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like 11 points or so to get around to the next level of these, or 10, whatever. Skill use is free, so that's not that big a deal, I don't think, assuming we have enough of those effort points. Leveling up grants you 3 effort points. Oh no, it is 11 points. Just this one that has 1 point in it already. I should at least get some more basic level ones, I think, so that we have more options to work with. If we want to mess with Emily more, we might want to consider the whole psychology thing. But there's like only 1 point I can open that. What were the others? Diversion, politics, conviction, etiquette. So yeah, let's bring some of these up to level 1. I got 2 points. We'll bring science. Science is useful, right? Oh, okay. The Council, a big bad wolf game. So they put the credits right after you leveled up for the night. Interesting. So that should be episode 1 in that case. Out of the 5 episodes the full game is supposed to be, there's still episode 2. They don't have all the episodes out just yet. It's still a work in progress. Should I skip this? Nah, we'll just wait. So far, I'm digging this. Like, it's interesting. A little bit easy to mess things up when you didn't want to. But apparently, because it auto-saves constantly after everything happens, you could, if you made a momentary wrong choice, to hit escape and reload the game, and it'll jump back 1 step at least. But episode 1 complete. We got in Emily's pants. Pretty impressive list of credits too. Like, it's not a one-man project. Alright, we'll skip. Boink. So, let's end this episode thing here, whatever.